Welcome back, basketball fans. Today, we're diving deep into why Ice Brady is poised to dominate the Big East next season with the UConn Huskies. While UConn boasts a star-studded lineup, Ice Brady's unique skill set and recent development make her a potential X-factor that could elevate the Huskies to new heights. Let's break down her journey, her impact, and why you should keep a close eye on her in the upcoming season. Ice Brady arrived at UConn as one of the top recruits in the nation, ranked number 5 overall in the class of 2022, bringing high expectations for her collegiate career. However, her freshman season was immediately challenged by a significant setback when she suffered a dislocated patella in her right knee. During practice on October 21, 2022, just weeks into the season, this injury required surgery and forced her to miss the entire 2022-23 season. A major blow not only to Brady but also to the Huskies, who had already been dealing with other serious injuries to key players. Recovering from such a severe injury meant that Brady had to adjust not only to the physical demands of college basketball, but also to the mental and emotional challenges of rehabilitation and being sidelined. Head coach Geno Auriemma expressed confidence in her resilience and potential, noting that she had made significant progress and was expected to return stronger and more impactful than before. When Brady finally returned to the court, her initial statistical output was modest as she worked to regain her form and adapt to the pace of the collegiate game. She averaged around 4.9 points and 3.4 rebounds per game, with a relatively high foul rate, reflecting some of the struggles typical for a player coming back from a major injury and adjusting to a new competitive level. Despite these challenges, Brady showed important flashes of her potential, particularly in high-pressure situations. Her performance during the Big East tournament was a clear indication of her growth and readiness to contribute at a higher level. In the semifinal and final games, Brady played all 40 minutes and scored 10 and 13 points respectively, helping UConn secure their 4th consecutive Big East tournament title. She also grabbed a game-high 8 rebounds in the final against Georgetown, demonstrating her ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor. Her efforts earned her a spot on the all-tournament team, a testament to her perseverance and development throughout the season. In summary, Ice Brady's first season at UConn was a story of overcoming adversity. From a devastating knee injury that sidelined her for an entire year to gradually finding her rhythm and confidence on the court, she has shown the promise that made her a top recruit. Her flashes of brilliance in critical moments signal that she is on the path to becoming a key contributor for the Huskies moving forward. The turning point for Ice Brady's development this season came after she suffered a shoulder injury that sidelined her for about a month. During this challenging period, Brady demonstrated remarkable dedication to her rehabilitation and conditioning. Head coach Geno Auriemma publicly praised her commitment and transformation, stating that she was a different person today than she was before she hurt her shoulder, and emphasizing that she looked the best she's looked since she's been at Connecticut. This endorsement from one of college basketball's most respected coaches highlights just how much Brady has improved physically and mentally during her recovery. The intense focus and hard work during her rehab translated directly into a more confident and effective presence on the court once she returned. While Brady is not the team's primary scorer, her ability to consistently knock down mid-range and long-range shots has become a critical weapon for UConn. This shooting threat forces opposing defenses to extend their coverage beyond the paint, which in turn opens driving lanes and passing opportunities for UConn's elite scorers, such as Paige Bueckers, Azzi Fudd, and Sarah Strong. By stretching the floor, Brady enhances the overall offensive efficiency of the Huskies, making it harder for opponents to double team or collapse defensively on the star players. In essence, Brady's growth from this injury setback has elevated her role from a developing player to a strategic asset who can change the dynamics of a game simply by her presence and shooting capability. This evolution not only benefits her individual game but also amplifies the strengths of the entire UConn roster, positioning the Huskies for continued dominance in the Big East. In essence, Brady's growth from this injury setback has elevated her role from a developing player to a strategic asset who can change the dynamics of a game simply by her presence and shooting capability. This evolution not only benefits her individual game but also amplifies the strengths of the entire UConn roster, positioning the Huskies for continued dominance in the Big East. Brady's shooting ability from mid-range and beyond the arc forces opposing defenses to extend their coverage out to the three-point line. This defensive attention on her creates more space inside the paint and along the perimeter for UConn's primary scorers, such as Paige Bueckers, Azzi Fudd, and Sarah Strong, to exploit. Her threat from outside prevents defenses from collapsing too heavily on the Huskies' stars, which in turn facilitates easier drives, kickouts, and passing options. This dynamic was especially evident during the Big East tournament semifinal against Villanova, where Brady hit a timely three-pointer that shifted momentum in UConn's favor and helped the Huskies build a decisive lead. That shot not only boosted the team's confidence but also forced Villanova to adjust their defensive strategy, giving UConn a tactical edge. Beyond her shooting, Brady's presence, whether coming off the bench or starting, adds valuable depth and balance to the Huskies. Having a reliable shooter and role player like her allows UConn to maintain consistent offensive pressure throughout the game, even when the starters rest. This depth is crucial in high-stakes tournament settings where defenses become more intense and every possession is critical. Role players who can stretch the floor and make smart plays help sustain offensive rhythm and prevent opponents from focusing solely on the stars. Brady's ability to contribute in this way makes her an indispensable part of UConn's rotation, ensuring the team can keep scoring threats on the floor at all times and adapt to different defensive schemes. In summary, Ice Brady's fit within UConn's offense is a perfect example of how a versatile role player can elevate a team's overall effectiveness. Her shooting threat creates spacing, opens lanes for elite scorers, and provides the Huskies with the depth and balance needed to sustain pressure and execute their game plan at the highest level. This combination of skills and fit makes her a key piece in UConn's pursuit of continued success in the Big East and beyond. The UConn Huskies are coming off an exceptionally dominant season in which they went undefeated in Big East Conference play, a remarkable feat that underscores their superiority in the league. They capped off that perfect run by capturing the Big East Conference tournament title, further cementing their status as the team to beat. With standout stars like Paige Bueckers, Azzi Fudd, and Sarah Strong leading the charge, UConn has not only established itself as a powerhouse within the conference, but is also widely expected to make a deep and impactful run in the NCAA tournament once again. These players bring elite scoring, playmaking, and leadership that have become synonymous with the Huskies' brand of basketball excellence. However, sustained success at this level requires more than just star power. The Huskies' ability to maintain their dominance depends heavily on contributions from role players who can step up when called upon. Ice Brady's growth into a reliable perimeter threat is a crucial factor in this equation. Her improved shooting range and confidence on the court force opposing defenses to respect her presence, which in turn opens up opportunities for UConn's primary scorers. Moreover, her enhanced physical condition following injury rehab means she can endure the rigors of a demanding season and contribute consistently.